Hi, welcome to More Meets the Eye. I'm your host, Blind Prime, and today's video is discussing what I'm going to be doing in the future of the channel coming up. So I've got myself some alternators in Binaltech here. I've got Skids in his robot mode. I'm just going to lay Skids down. I've got Mirage in his Ford GT mode. I've got Hound in his Jeep Wrangler. He's a Binaltech, my only Binaltech. I like my new Binaltech figure. I've got Prowl in his Akira form, and I've got Windcharger in his uh, Honda car. Um, a little sports Honda, I forget the name of. But this is going to be a little series I'll be doing over the next few weeks, discussing these, teaching you how to transform them, and just talking about my love of this series. How I really wish I had collected more of these, how I wish I'd held on to more of them throughout the years. This was an amazing series in time, and we'll never get anything like it again. I don't think we ever will. Rubber tires, springs. Look at that, springs. Turnability where the wheels can actually turn. Just so much that they did with this. You know, these cars are top notch, amazing things, and they they kind of dropped the ball a little bit on the robot modes, but I think they were really striving hard for the car thing. And I personally think if they tried this again today, I doubt they ever will, but if they tried it again today, we would actually see something a lot better than what we got back then, because they were working with the technology and the resources they had at the time, and all of these ended up being really good. Now you'll have the naysayers out there who will talk trash about the Alternator series, and they just will, and they're just people who don't understand the love of the complexity of these transformers. I love how complex these transformations are, but also how intuitive they can be. Except Grimlock. Grimlock is a special case, and don't let anybody don't let fears of the Grimlock Wheeljack mold keep you away from Alternator slash Binaltech. Grimlock and Wheeljack, those are special cases. Those transformations are terrible, but they're also really unique. I'll have to. I have a Grimlock, but he's disassembled. I've lost pieces to him through the years. He's probably in 7 different boxes. I've got to figure out if I can reassemble him before ever talking to you about him here. But I can reassemble him. I know that for a fact. I just need to find his pieces. But the these Transformers are just really unique in how they were. They're a fun little snapshot to what Transformers used to be like before the Bayverse came around. Um, we're talking about even before Transformers Armada. We're talking at the same time. Well, actually, no. These came out right before Armada came out. I'm I'm pretty sure Sideswipe and Smokescreen were available right before Armada came out, and that was really cool. We got Silver Streak and a bunch of other cool things, but that's what I'll be doing here, giving you nice my Blindformers episodes will be going in depth, and of course, my More Than Meets the Eye series will be talking about the sculpt work and the feel of the figures and things like that, and what I like and dislike about them, because I'll always be as honest with you as possible when it comes to reviewing things like this. Especially when it's something I absolutely love, because whenever I really love and cherish something, I'm going to hold it to a higher regard, which means I'm going to be harsher with my alternators because I love them so much. And I know the ones that are good, and I know the ones that are bad. I've played with almost all of them, except for ones, well, recently, thanks to a website called Transformers Land, I was able to get a hold of a Mirage, and of course, Binaltech Hound. But if you've been a fan of my channel, I've always regretted selling my Alternators Hound. So I was happy that I could find a Hound, and even happier that my Hound was a Binaltech. He's so weighty. He's made of metal, and he's just so much fun. And this GT Mirage is just, he is, wow. That's a fun figure, and that's a fun figure to talk about, and I can't wait to talk to you about them. The biggest problem I'm having right now is figuring out which one do I start with out of the 5. Do I re-go over Skids? Do I talk about Mirage? Do I discuss Hound? Or how about we laissez-faire with Prowl? Or, we could also just cruise along with Wind Charger. So let me know in the comments below which one of these should I start this series off with. I'd love to hear from you, and let me know. And while you're there, please like, share, and subscribe. Until next Prime, bye-bye for now.